What if one simple wish could bring the biggest joy and also the worst dark curse?
A dark and scary curse fell on the land, and the sweet little princess fell asleep.
But our story starts long before that sad day, in a happy time full of sunshine. In a big and pretty castle, a kind king and a good queen took care of their people. King Alaric and Queen Ilara were very kind, and they loved all the people so much. But one thing was missing from their happy life. They wanted a baby more than all.
Every night I look at the stars and wish for a baby to make our home full of love.
I have the same wish too, my dear. I am sure the stars will help us very soon now.
And just like the good king said, their big wish was about to come true very soon. One sunny morning in the spring, a baby girl was born inside the big royal castle.
She is the prettiest baby in the whole wide world. Let us call her Rosalind.
All the people in the land were so happy about the new baby princess being born.
We must have a big party to say how happy we are, and ask all the good fairies too.
There were 4 good fairies in the land, and each one of them had a magic power. Pretty gold letters were sent to Fairy Iris, Fairy Dahlia, Fairy Fern, and Lily. But there was one more fairy named Morvenna, and nobody asked her to come to this. Nobody had seen Morvenna for 50 long years, so they all thought she was far away. The big day of the party came at last, and the castle looked as bright as the sun. The big hall was full of people from all over the land, all dressed in fine clothes. Then the 4 good fairies came in, and each one of them was shining with her light. Each fairy had a special magic gift to give to the little baby in her gold cradle.
Sweet little baby, I give you the gift of beauty. You will always be very pretty.
The gold magic fell softly over baby Rosalind, just like a warm and cozy blanket.
Dear child, I give you a sweet voice. You will sing as pretty as a bird each day.
The pretty music of the magic filled the big hall, and it made everyone feel happy.
Little baby, my gift for you is grace. You will dance as softly as the wind blows.
Pretty green and shiny sparkles danced all around baby Rosalind, and she laughed. Now it was time for young fairy Lily to give her gift. But then something happened. The big doors flew open with a loud crash, and a cold and dark wind came rushing in. There in the door stood Morvenna, the old fairy that nobody had asked to come here.
Oh, so there is a big party for the new baby, and nobody thought to ask me to come?
Please, Morvenna, we did not mean to hurt you. We all thought you had gone far away.
Gone away? Oh no, dear king. I have been in my tower, watching you all this time.
The 4 good fairies stood close together in front of the baby to keep her safe.
You cannot stop me, little fairies. My magic is much older and stronger than yours.
Morvenna held up her dark staff and pointed it right at the little sleeping baby.
Listen well. When this girl turns 16, she will prick her finger on a spindle.
And when she pricks her finger, the princess will fall down and die. That is my gift!
The queen cried out and held baby Rosalind tight while the king ran toward Morvina. Morvina laughed a cold and mean laugh, and then she was gone in a cloud of dark smoke. Everyone in the big hall just stood there, too scared to move after the dark curse. But wait, young fairy Lily still had her gift to give. She still had her own magic.
I cannot take the curse away fully, but I can use my own magic to make it softer. She will not die. Instead, she will fall into a very deep sleep for 100 years. And only a kiss of true love will be able to wake her up and break the spell for good.
The king and queen felt a little bit better, but they were still very much afraid.
I will keep my daughter safe no matter what. Every spindle in the land must be gone.
The king gave an order, and every spinning wheel and spindle in the land was burned. In every town and every farm, all the spindles were taken away, and not one was left. The king was sure that he had kept his daughter safe, but some things cannot be stopped. The years went by, and little Rosalind grew up to be a happy and very pretty child. She was as pretty as Fairy Iris had promised, and every person loved her big smile. Her voice was as sweet as a little bird, just like Fairy Dahlia had wished for her, and she could dance as softly as the wind, just like Fairy Fern had given to her. The 4 good fairies always kept a close eye on Rosalind to make sure she was safe, but the king and queen never told Rosalind about the dark curse that was put on her. More years went by very fast. Rosalind grew up into a very lovely young princess. She loved to walk around the castle every day, always looking for new things to find. Rosalind liked to read old storybooks about big trips, and she dreamed of her own. Her 16th birthday was now only 1 day away, and everyone was getting ready. On the morning of her 16th birthday, Rosalind opened her eyes feeling so happy.
Today is the best day ever! I just know that something really great is going to happen.
While she was looking around the castle, Rosalind found stairs she had never seen.
Oh, how funny! I have never seen these stairs before. I want to see where they go.
She went up the old stone steps, going higher and higher, round and round the tower. At the very top of the tower, she found a small old wooden door that was a bit open. She pushed the old door open and saw a small round room that she had not seen before. In the middle of the small room, an old woman sat at a strange wheel, making thread.
Oh, what is that? Dear old lady, can you please tell me what you are doing right now?
I am making thread, my sweet child. Do you want to try it yourself? Come here to me.
Rosalind put out her hand and moved it closer to the spinning wheel, wanting to try. The very second her finger touched the sharp point, she felt a quick little sting. A wave of purple magic went all through her, and Rosalind's eyes slowly closed. She fell down softly to the floor, fast asleep, with a calm little smile on her face. The moment Rosalind fell asleep, Fairy Lily's magic went out across the whole castle. The king fell asleep on his big gold chair. The
The queen fell asleep next to the fire. The guards fell asleep while still standing up, holding their swords in their hands. The cook fell asleep in the kitchen, and the dogs fell asleep next to the warm fire. Even the little bugs on the wall stopped moving, and the wind stopped blowing too. Then something very special happened right outside the castle walls in the gardens. Very big and sharp thorn vines grew up and up until they covered the whole castle. Many years went by, then many more. The story of the sleeping princess grew old. Many brave young princes tried hard to cut through the big thorns, but no one could. Then, after exactly 100 years, a young prince came riding into the land. His name was Prince Cedric, and he was a very brave, very kind, and good young man. In a small town, an old man told Prince Cedric the old story of the sleeping girl.
A pretty princess has been sleeping in that old castle for 100 long years.
I need to find this princess. I feel deep in my heart that I am the one to help her.
Prince Cedric rode his white horse through the green forest until he saw the thorns. But when Prince Cedric walked up to the thorns, something very wonderful happened. The big thorns opened up a path for the prince because the 100 years were over. Prince Cedric walked through the quiet castle gates into a world where time stopped. He walked through the big hall where people were sleeping at tables covered in dust. He found the king sleeping on his chair and the queen sleeping by the cold fireplace. Then he found the small stairs in the corner and went all the way up to the very top. At the top of the tower, he opened the old door, and there he saw her lying there.
She is the prettiest person I have ever seen in my life. I need to help her wake up.
He went down on his knees beside her, and he softly gave a true kiss on her hand. The warm gold magic went through the castle like sunshine coming after a long winter. Rosalind slowly opened her eyes, and the first thing she saw was a kind young face.
You saved me. I had a dream about someone brave and kind, and now here you really are.
All around the castle, everyone started to wake up from their very long, deep sleep. The king opened his eyes on his chair, and the queen woke up next to the warm fire. The cook in the kitchen woke up and went right back to making his soup like before. The guards woke up while still standing at their spots, looking around very confused. Prince Cedric held Rosalind's hand and led her down from the tower to see her family. The king and queen ran to their daughter the moment they saw she was alive and awake.
My sweet Rosalind, you are safe at last. We have been waiting for you for so long.
The 4 good fairies flew into the room, so happy and excited to see the princess.
Our dear Rosalind, the dark curse is gone forever, and now you are free, sweet child.
A very big party was held in the whole land, bigger than any party there ever was. The people of the land danced and sang out in the streets for 7 days and nights. Prince Cedric asked Rosalind to be his wife, and she said yes with all of her heart. A big and pretty royal wedding was held, and all the people came to share the joy. And so love won over the darkness, and the whole land was full of peace and of joy. They all lived together in love and peace, and their happy days never came to an end.